What up, it's your boy Geronimo, and we're back again with another video. So today I'm going to show you how to update your 8bitdo USB adapter so you can connect other controllers to your Nintendo Switch 2, such as the DualSense, DualShock 4, and you can also use this to connect some Xbox One or Xbox Series controllers, as well as some previous Nintendo controllers, such as like the WiiU Pro controller and the Wii Remote. Though keep in mind, for this video specifically, I have the USB adapter 1. 8bitdo did release the USB adapter 2 in the past couple of years or so, and the entire reason of that second generation version is that in September 2021, Xbox changed their Bluetooth standards where their controllers, instead of connecting with the classic Bluetooth, they use what's called BLE, which is Bluetooth Low Energy. So when you buy one today, it will likely be the USB adapter 2, and keep in mind it will have a 2 on the brick itself when you can plug into the USB. So first, what you'll need to do is you'll need to go to 8bitdo's site and download the firmware updater. support.8bitdo.com/firmware-updater.html. If you're on Microsoft Windows, Windows 10 and above, you're going to hit this button here. If you're on Mac OS, you're going to hit the Mac OS 10.13 version and above. Once you have it downloaded, you should have a folder like this. I have it sent over to my desktop. I would recommend you save it in your program files folder on Windows specifically. But yes, you need to have all these files in the same folder for it to work properly. So you just need to open the 8bitdo firmware updater. You'll see it here. Now keep in mind, this is very important. This is an official update from 8bitdo themselves. This is not beta firmware, this is official. So what you may see is you'll need to update the actual firmware updater to version 1.04 because it added support for Switch 2. So we're going to go ahead and update it. Okay, and once it's complete, you will see the update complete green button down here. So we're going to go ahead and plug in the 8bitdo USB adapter. You may have to restart your software after you update it to support Switch 2 firmware patching. I have my USB adapter plugged in addition to my Ultimate Bluetooth receiver, so you can ignore the first one. The second one, it shows that the USB adapter is on version 2.00. We'll need to update to firmware version 2.07. So let's go ahead and click the middle. It should highlight green when your cursor goes over it to update the firmware. Okay, so once you have the USB adapter plugged in, you'll see that my current one is at version 2.00 for the firmware. The latest one we'll need for the USB adapter 1 is going to be version 2.07. Again, if you have the USB adapter 2, the firmware you'll need to have it work on the Switch 2 is firmware 1.09. So instead of this number, you should see a 1 dot something number because it's a newer release. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and hover your cursor over the firmware update icon in the middle, and you'll see it highlight and change to green. We see some other options here. Version 2.07 is our newest one, released June 6th. Look at that. Let's see our log. Add support for Switch 2, fix disconnection issue of PS4 controller, add support for Ultimate Wireless controllers. Beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and update from 2.0 to 2.07. And now it looks like the update has been completed. And so when we hit that, we go back, and it now shows version 2.07. So let's go ahead and get some controllers synced up, and we'll see how it pairs to the Switch 2. Now, first thing you'll need to do is go into your system settings on the Switch 2. You'll see a similar thing on like the Switch 1 if you're familiar. But you'll need to go under controllers and accessories and go to this where it says Nintendo Switch Pro Controller Wired Communication. Make sure you turn this on. And then what we'll need to do for the DualSense, we'll need to hold both the create button, that's this button right here, my left index finger is touching, and the PlayStation home button at the same time. But first we need to make sure we hit sync on top. Okay, it's blinking really fast. Okay, see a blink. And let's see if we can press L and R. And there it goes. You can use the middle button for capture as well. Okay, so here we'll try the WiiU Pro controller. So what you'll need to do is make sure you have it blinking fast. So it's in the syncing mode. And then for the controller here, that's a dedicated sync button. You need to hold this down for a few seconds. You feel a rumble? And there you go, and it's officially connected. Now mind you, these first syncing steps are needed to only be done once per original syncing to the Switch 2. After that, you typically just have to power it on while in this menu for adding controllers, and you should be good to go. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you for watching. Peace out.